They're just super familiar with Jesus. He's not even really exciting to them. And you know what? Look, if that's you, and that's your heart, and that's your perspective, it's like, man, I hear what you're saying, but I'm just not excited. Look, I get it. I get it. I truly do. Because the Jesus that's been given to so many people by, unfortunately, well-meaning preachers and teachers is not who He really is. It's not Him to His fullest extent. And there are so many people like myself that were given a Jesus as they grew up in church that was very rigid, that was very rules-oriented, that you had to be worried about, is He disappointed in me constantly? Have I failed Him again? Is He displeased with me? And it's more about control than it is compassion. And there's so many people today in God's family that grew up with a Jesus that was given to them that's just like that. And look, if that's you, if you're like me, and that's you, and that's the Jesus that you grew up with, then listen, hear this clearly. Jesus, He gets it too. He gets it. You're hesitant to come to Him. You're hesitant to invite Him into Monday morning, into Friday night. You're hesitant to invite Him into the fishing boat, the hunting stand of your life, into your music playlist, into your social media circles. You're hesitant to invite Him into those things. He gets it. He understands. He gets your background. He knows what you were told about Him. He knows the lies that were spewed out. And He ain't interested in it either. And He wants to help you with that. In fact, He has. He gave us this amazing verse in the Bible. Let me share it with you. Matthew 11:28. It says, "Come to me." This is what He says to those people. "Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest." If I can paraphrase those words a little bit, you know what He's saying? He's saying, all of you people that grew up in church, come to me. Did you hear what I said? Sometimes you got to leave your church background behind to find Jesus. Because the church background you had came with a lot of extra baggage and scars. And not all of it. I'm not villainizing the church. Jesus loves the church. I love the church, right? But the church sometimes does some things that God's not too happy with. That Jesus Christ is not too happy with. And He says, look, I get it. You were fed a bunch of religious jargon and to-dos, things to do and things don't do. And if you do the things you ain't supposed to do, then I'm not going to be happy with you. And you better get that right ASAP, or else curses coming your way. Sorry. Jesus says, look, if that's what you were told, if that's what you were fed, I'm sorry. I want you to come on to me, and I'll give your soul, I'll give your emotions, I'll give your mind, I'll give your spirit a rest from that religious garbage. You see, my Jesus, the one that I walk with, it doesn't come with a voice of pressure. He's not some rigid religious tyrant. It's actually the voice of invitation, the voice of a friend who understands, who gets me like nobody else does, like not even I can fully understand myself.